The Adamawa State Governor, Ahmadu Umaru Fintiri, has directed the management of the Polytechnic, Yola, to suspend its planned sack of more than 300 staff employed between 2017 and 2019. He said it will only be fair to the affected persons that all discrepancies noticed within the process be addressed in the light of the recommendations made by the visitation panel. Our correspondent Owolabi Adenusi compiled this report.
Authorities at the Polytechnic in Yola are now working round the clock to resolve one of the most thorny industrial issues they have faced in recent times. More than 300 lecturers are faulting the recommendation of a visitation panel that called for their disengagement.
Surprisingly, now the payback they started rewarding us for our patience, cooperation was given a termination letter to person working as far back as 2016. Almost 3 years now, whom were genuinely employed, some with master's qualification and some with even 2-1 as their merit, which clearly shows that the motive of the government was centered based on selfish, political, sentimental and personal agenda.
Governor Fintiri has directed that the recommendations be suspended until the reports of various committees are harmonized.
That was not the intention of His Excellency by setting up the visitation panel. Because one, we realized that there had been no explicit statement as to the kind of letter these people were issued and why they were issued, and to categorically state that for so reason your services in this polytechnic is no longer needed.
The residents of the state want the government to show consideration in addressing the contentious issues surrounding the appointment of the 300 staff of the state's polytechnic.
I know that His Excellency is a listening governor, and I will actually want to advise him to take a second look at the situation. Firstly, these are indigents of Adamawa State, and secondly, are they actually qualified? Yes, if they are qualified to teach in the state polytechnic, they should take a second look at them. And I know about those who had transfer of service. This ones too should be looked into.
In a related development, the state's head of service says the state government will pay a new minimum wage to its workers at the end of November.
Earlier on, there were a lag period where negotiations were going on between the federal government and organized labor. But as soon as that was concluded, the governor made a pronouncement that payment of 32,000 naira as minimum wage should commence. And by the grace of God, this month's November salaries will be paid in a manner that will indicate nobody in Adamawa State civil service will receive less than 32,000 naira per month.
It is news workers in Adamawa have been waiting for, but it seems unlikely that the 300 staff members at the State Polytechnic in Yola will be a part of this new wage.